Happy Friday. Good evening. I'm so sorry again. I'm tardy. I'm here, and let's just get right into it.
Hey, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Women's Wrestling Talk, the number one women's wrestling network on the planet.
Happy Friday indeed. Is your girl Wrestling with Honey here on behalf of WWT Live, the number one women's wrestling network on the planet. And we are here for our Honey Smackdown weekly watch along. You already know what time it is. You already know what we're getting into. We got a draft. We just saw Cody and AJ sign the contract for Backlash. We just saw the first two round picks of Raw and SmackDown. We got so much happening right now. Oh my goodness, guys. I am so sorry. I am late. I missed you guys. I promise it would be nothing but 8 o'clock on the nose after this. Your girl just had some things to do today and was running around a little bit, but I'm all good. We're all here. I hope everybody's doing well. I hope everybody had a great week. It's been a long week, and it's felt like a long week, but it went fast at the same time, so it's really weird. But Mello is here. Mello is here, and it seems like he is making his mark and shooting his shot at Cody for that title one day. As he just says, shoot my shot. You know what? I can't take it. I can't take it. It's like, you know, I just predict these things. I just say these things, and here we go. So Mello is first of all, let's talk about this. Mello is the first NXT draft pick to ever, the first round draft pick ever from NXT going to the main roster, and he's going to SmackDown, and he's already coming at Cody Rhodes, and it seems like they're instigating something happening tonight, so I'm not sure what's going on here. I really love that suit, Cody. Triple H came out and started announcing everything. Like, I walked in and AJ and Cody were just finishing. So at least I didn't miss too much, and I'm glad I came in right on time just to see the first couple picks. We got Bianca Belair going to SmackDown. We got Jey Uso, main event Jey Uso staying right on Raw. Oh, Cody just said you're on, and he's reaching out. Oh my God, y'all. Like, I just come in and I can't catch a break. Mello and Cody tonight. Well, okay, whatever. Mello's going to SmackDown, and on SmackDown, and then we got Seth freaking Rollins staying on Monday Night Raw. So far so good with these picks. I really love that Bianca was the first pick. I really love that. Really love that. Zelina is slaying, and I guess we're about to get into some tag team action because we are expected to have tag team action. We got Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee versus Legado de Fantasma. And let's get into the chat, y'all. Hope everybody's good. What's up, Boza? Thank you for coming on in as usual. Yep, I saw pretty much everything as soon as I came in. It's a non-title match. Okay, so it is non-title. Alrighty, well, hey, I mean, I'll take it. Cody and Mello on a Friday night, on a random Friday night, I'll gladly take that. And shout outs to Mello for being brave enough to shoot his shot. So that's pretty awesome, and that's pretty cool stuff just to walk into and barge into my house and see. So I'm pretty content and pleased with these picks so far. Hubby is in the living room watching the NFL draft, the official draft, which is pretty much continuing from yesterday. Shout outs to everybody who's a big fan in the NFL. We love the NFL in this house as well as WWE. So hopefully everybody's, feeling good, feeling happy, feeling excited for, a fresh start for the new year, for 2024, for the next quarter and such. Let's see. Anthony, good to see you, buddy. Pleasure as always. I'm doing great. I'm so sorry I was a little on the tardy again, but I promise you this is the last Friday for that tardiness. I hope everybody's doing good. I'm having a pretty good week. There's just been nothing but wrestling. We have a new NXT champion. There's so much that's happened. Ring of Honor has been crazy. Dynamite has been crazy. Go check out the post show for Ring of Honor if you haven't already on WWT with the crew and Boss Lady and the Professor. Shout outs to you guys. Yeah, man. And we are here, and this is definitely gonna go by fast because it's gonna be a little bit an hour and a half together, unfortunately, but we're gonna make the most of it like we always do. I'm hoping that tonight is a pretty exciting draft. So far it sounds good. I'm copying down the picks as we move along. And for Bianca to be the first pick and the first woman to be picked and the only one so far, that's pretty crazy. That's pretty big. And I love that for her. Jey Uso, I kind of didn't see him going anywhere just yet. So I'm kind of glad that they kept him on Raw. And we have Melo going to SmackDown, which I could have predicted, but I wasn't really quite sure. If you checked out my Honey Pot predictions earlier, I honestly didn't know what direction this draft was going to go in. It was a little bit chaotic, and then the rules and everything. So it could be a lot to follow. So I was just like, you know what? I just took a couple of guesses. Maybe Gunther will get picked and drafted, or Tiffy Time. Like, I had a couple of guesses there, and I'm sure those names will pop up at some point or another between now and Monday. Yeah, so let's go over the rules if there's people that are not aware of what's supposed to be going on. Let's find these draft rules, WWE. I just want to make sure I get my facts straight. I don't want to give nobody the wrong information because that's not what I'm about. Okay, so we have SmackDown. There will be 4 rounds, 16 total picks. On Raw, there will be 6 rounds, 24 total picks. So tonight we're going to get the 4th round with 16 picks. And champions on each brand are protected. Women's tag team champions are eligible. SmackDown will pick first on Friday. Raw will pick first on Monday. And rosters lock Monday, May 6th. So, yeah, pretty crazy stuff. And honestly, it's going to be good. I think it's going to be good, being that, you know, the roster has been as stacked as ever since you know, the whole regime of the TKO group has come together. And you know, there's been lots of changes. And now we have our tag team match. We got Legado versus Dragon Lee and Rey Mysterio. And hopefully they can coexist. Carlito's out there. Zelina's out there. So I don't see why not. Because, you know, LWO's been kind of losing a lot for me. Just saying. Oh, wow. Nice Hurricanrana. Dragon Lee rocking that blue and black because, you know, he's got to rock the right colors now. Let's see. Boza says Jackie Redmond's at PC hosting an NXT watch party at the PC. I did hear about that, and actually somebody's show that I did yesterday and joined and did like a recap of this past NXT. His name is Najee, NXT with Najee. Check his stuff out in the Whip Show podcast. They had me as a guest yesterday, and he mentioned that he was going to be at that watch party. So shout out to Najee, and I hope you're having a good time, buddy. Anthony says, no Bailey versus Tiffany Stratton tonight because what happened last week, I didn't see it in the lineup. Yeah, I don't think tonight's going to be so much of a lot of back and forth and matches. I think it's going to be a lot of like promos and a lot of, you know, more stuff about the draft because that's pretty much the talk of the week. Anthony also says Bianca's the first pick for Raw, or for who? Raw or SmackDown? She's the first pick for SmackDown. Let me just make sure that that's correct. Yeah. Oh, no, yeah. Bianca SmackDown. Jey Uso's going to Raw. Carmelo Hayes is going to SmackDown. Seth Rollins going to Raw. So I guess they're going to do it that way. Boza says, just shocking that no talent will be drafted to NXT. I remember they lost 19 wrestlers last year, and I thought HBK was going to cry if looks could kill last year. Yeah, man. I mean, they've definitely done a whole turnaround from last year. I was hoping that they would include NXT, being that, you know, I found it very interesting that the logo for the WWE draft itself was yellow. The line was yellow underneath. So maybe there's just some inkling of NXT members, not sure. But I mean, case in point, Melo moving up from NXT, people like things like that, you know. I'm definitely hoping to see Ilya Dragunov drafted to a main roster, preferably anywhere that Gunther is, because I would love that very much. I need that because Gunther has already declared for King of the Ring. And so if he's declared for the King of the Ring, There can only be one. And I would totally love Ilya Dragunov to also declare for the King of the Ring, because that's just something that I need personally. I'm not sure if any of you guys are down for it, but I just need that personally. I need them to run that back for sure. Bozis also says, outside the draft, I didn't see much promoted Cody versus AJ signing in this match. Yes, and there was one other thing. I think I did see that CM Punk was going to be in the building tonight, and also there's going to be some aftermath from the Bloodline story. I'm curious to see if we'll have Jacob Fatu come and debut, because they've been saying that he's going to be debuting within the week. Who knows when that is? And so far it's been almost a week, and it's like, is it happening tonight? Is there going to be more Bloodline? I mean, with Solo acting real brand new and, just running things now, I guess. We'll just have to wait and see. Boza says, I wouldn't be surprised if they start the tournament at Backlash. Backlash seems like a filler pay-per-view. It definitely is. It definitely is. I can totally see that. And I could totally see them starting like the first round for the pay-per-view. Or if not, maybe the Monday after. Because Backlash, the whole point of Backlash is it's the aftermath of Mania. And, it's about getting that payback or getting your due. With the Cody and AJ match, I think it's very easy what could happen with this match. As far as Cody and AJ Styles, I don't know if AJ Styles would be winning that directly per se. Like I could totally see a DQ of some sort. I can totally see LA Knight getting involved, being that LA Knight is just not somebody that you're just going to scrub under the rug and call it a day, because he's not a scrub. First of all, he is the megastar, and he definitely needs to get his lick back for AJ. They are 1-1. They got each other's numbers, so I think it'd be really interesting just for them to keep the beef going. But it is an interesting dynamic for Cody and AJ Styles, because Cody and AJ Styles used to be part of the Bullet Club, so I think that's really cool. Incentive to want to watch the match, and especially for the indie fans, I think that would be really awesome. Yeah, and Rey Mysterio on fire. We're getting a combo here. We got the 619 executed. Dragon Lee is in the ring now. I really like Dragon Lee's gear tonight. Oh, that was disgusting. What did he call that? Shout out to Jessica. She was moving while counting. Did you see that? And she was like 1, 2. She was just maneuvering. All right, LWO finally with more wins under their belt. We needed that one. They needed that one, especially Rey Mysterio. Ugh, Zelina, you look phenomenal. And then all of a sudden, you got the monkey wrench. You got always the party pooper, and Santos Escobar has arrived with Elektra. He says, I am many things, but I am not a liar. And when I said I did not touch Dragon Lee, oh boy. We're about to find out who attacked Dragon Lee, y'all, because apparently Elektra found the footage. So let's go. Who's it be? And as suspected, it was Carlito. So they're pinning Carlito as a heel. But my thing is, how did Dragon Lee not see him? He should have at least known. Oh, he attacked him again. He just pushed Dragon Lee into Rey Mysterio and gave him a backstabber. Zelina, did you throw a chancla? I hope that's what you just did. I hope that's what you just did, girl, because that is exactly, that's exactly what I'd expect her to do. like a traditional Puerto Rican Spanish mom about to whip that ass. Like, why are you hitting your brother? Why are you hitting your brother? What the hell's wrong with you? I love it. I really hope that was a chocolate that she threw. I can, you know what's crazy with all of this going on and everything transpiring, between Legado de Fantasma and LWO, all I could think of is how pissed off Zelina must be. That's all I could think of. Because it flopped with the LWO family and Santos, betrayed them and everything like that. So now it's just like, where did we go from here with my girl? My girl needs to start getting some wins under her belt, and especially even if she's going to be a valet, she needs to be rolling with people who are going to get them wins. And it's not looking good. It's not looking good. And my girl deserves better, just saying. There's only one person Zelina can trust, and I know that answer, Boza. There's only one person that Zelina can trust that has never steered her wrong, and that is Andrade, El Ídolo. And I need them back together. Team, I can't believe I was about to say it like that. Tranquilo. Team Tranquilo. Very much so. Let's see. Boza says, Santos is reminding me of Regina George in NXT when she started the rumors about Chase U, Santos starting crap. Yeah. But this time, he's not lying. As he said, he's not a liar. So can you really be mad at Santos? Not really. I mean, you could be mad about it from the first time that someone betrayed Rey Mysterio in the LWO, but not so much this one. Legado's going nana boo boo. Oh my goodness. Too funny. I love it. But yeah, man, this is what we're getting started with. And I'm glad we got the tag team stuff out the way, because now we can get into the bloodline stuff and more draft, more draft info. I would love to see who's going to be picked next. You guys feel free to linger and engage in the chat and let me know who you guys think should be picked and for which roster, for either SmackDown. Who do you want to see go to SmackDown? Who do you guys want to see go to Raw? Because it's a lot of people, especially Raw's roster. Raw's roster is like stupid stacked, like stupid stacked. Let me see here. I can't believe we're gonna get Mello and Cody tonight. That was just not something that was on my bingo card for this Friday. I did think it was funny though. It's so funny because it's like I hear these things and it doesn't register, but a couple of weeks ago and on the promos, you heard Cody say, if you come at the king, you best not miss. So I feel like Cody was telling us the whole time, like foreshadowing that Mello was going to be arriving on SmackDown and challenging him. So I'm surprised we didn't see it before, but like, you want to talk about just playing in your face, like, Jesus. Does that mean champions protected rule? Does that champions protected rule mean NXT champion can't be drafted? I would think Roxanne Perez would be drafted to SmackDown. I don't think, I do believe that the protected champion rule is legit, and I think it has to do with just the NXT champion, the WWE champion, like, champions and tag team champions. I think that I think she would be safe to stay in NXT. I don't really want her to move up just yet. I know they were hinting at it, but she's still NXT champion. And if she's still NXT champion, she can't go to SmackDown anyway. I don't think it would be in good taste. And there's not enough build up for her just yet because there's a lot of competition and people she could work with. Don't get me wrong. But what I'm saying is there's no depth for what they could do for Roxanne just yet, especially when you have Tatum Paxley, Lyra Valkyria, Cora Jade, who's, she has a torn ACL, but she'll be back and I'm sure they're gonna give us that match between those two for the title. And that's the one, honestly, I want to see. But yeah, I think I think so. Yeah, I don't think I see her moving just yet. I get it. I was just thinking out loud or typing out loud. It's official. Cody's first TV match as WWE and WWE Universal Champion is versus Carmelo Hayes, and that's huge. And for Carmelo Hayes to be the very first NXT superstar picked in the draft, that's never happened. And here we go, Mr. Braun Breaker. Got new music change. Not sure if I'm feeling this gear tonight. I wonder who they have who they have jobbing for him. Oh, it ain't no Joe. It ain't no schmo. It's Cedric Alexander. Listen, if they make this a quick thing, I'm gonna be really upset because it's like y'all can't do this to Cedric Alexander. This is a former cruiserweight champion, and he's a beast. You know, they did that to Zion Quinn, who just recently got released, and they had him literally like punch him out and spear him once and call it a day. And I'm like, there's no way in hell. Oh, wow. Really? Well, basically what they just did here is what they did to Zion Quinn, and I'm not happy about this. Why are they giving this man? I'm not sure if I'm feeling it. He's got a hell of a tan, I'll tell you that. Oh, I just saw a glitch, guys. Did anybody see it? I hope you guys saw it. I saw it. I saw something glitched. I didn't get to see what it was, and I'm sure it'll pop up somewhere on my feed, but oh man. Ooh, nice suit, Corey. I see you. Not for nothing, this was a tag team that I didn't think I needed. Corey and Wade Barrett. I really love them together. I think that was a very good idea. I don't know whose idea it was, but genius. It works really well. And how does that look to Braun where he can't have a legit match? Like, I couldn't agree more. Like, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling the way that they're booking him. Like, I don't know if this is what they should be doing or how they should be going about it with him. Because it's giving, we desperately want to make him the big guy that we lost. And there's no replacing that big guy. So I don't know. I really don't know. And him showing up on Smackdown is interesting because I know he was drafted to Smackdown anyway, but I wonder if that could change going forward in the next couple of days. Boza says that not having Vince in their ears, letting Corey and Wade have great chemistry. Oh, for sure. Ever since that they took that out and ripped that page out of the book, they were just like, no, you can't, because commentary isn't even supposed to be forced. Commentary is commentary. Commentary is exactly what your thoughts and feelings are at that moment. And granted, there are some things you can't say, and then there's things you shouldn't say, and you got to make sure that you get in with the crowd and what the TV lingo is and everything like that. So you want to keep good faith with that, but at the same time, you got to be realistic here, guys. Like Pat McAfee has a great disclosure before his show starts, and where he talks about there might be some cuss words because that's how people in the real world talk. Like, and I feel that, and I totally feel that. But I'm sure that's when when all that goes down, that's when it's going to be very Netflix-ish. Yes, Miss Tippy, the center of the universe herself. Oh. One-on-one with Naomi. We got a rematch. For number one contendership at Backlash to face Bayley. Okay. Well, this gets really intriguing. A Tiffany Epiphany. I love that. I'm here for Tiffy. I don't care what anybody says. Tiffy is everything. Oh, shit. Pardon my French, but I was not expecting Mrs. Undertaker to come walking in, Mrs. McCool. Wow, she looks great. Oh, hey, Tori Wilson. Oh my God, the legends are in the house. We got Hall of Famers and legends in the house. Like, what's up? Tori freaking Wilson, y'all. Yes, I'm here for it. This is gonna be awesome. This is gonna be really good. We got legends on legends out here. I'm feeling this. Bozo says, don't want him to fall in the same trap Trevor Lee, FKA Cameron Grimes, where he admitted he was graduated because he didn't have anything to do in NXT. Yeah, it might be looking like that. I'm not sure. Continuing the trends of legends hosting rounds, Tori Michelle hosting round 2. I'm so here for this. I love this. And you know what? It feels like it's been feeling like that all week, even with NXT, and they had all the alumni showing up. Like it was really big fight feel, and it was so awesome. Like that, I couldn't believe that the main event was the main event that it was, and how it transpired on a random Tuesday, and it was just like, how the heck, like, is this on a random Tuesday and we're overtime, we're at 10:05 and the match is still going, and then they finally of course made the decision that we all wanted, and that's Trick Williams as champion. Shout outs to Boss Lady TK, because I know she's very happy about that news. Also, guys, I don't know if you know this, and I don't know if Professor's been saying this, but we haven't seen a lot of Boss Lady here with us just yet. Well, I haven't seen a lot of her since I came back from Philly. I really miss my Boss Lady. But I'm just saying, if you miss her and you want to let her know you're thinking that you're thinking about her, you want to let her know, give her some good thoughts and good energies, just send her anything and everything Trick Williams. Everything. Like, it works. Trust me. I did it today. And Cindy O, good to see you, my lovely sister. If they don't move Damage Control to Raw, I'm gonna be mad. Sick of them being fed to the Smackdown girls. Yeah, I think that has run its course. I think there's a lot more that they could work with on Raw, especially with Raw being 3 hours. But I do believe it says the champions are safe, but they're the only tag team champions. So I think they're going to be jumping around still, unless they create another tag team championship for one for Raw and one for SmackDown. I don't know if they'll do that again, but hey. I'm seeing here that it's Paul Heyman has revealed that Roman Reigns has withdrawn from the draft. From eligibility. Can somebody confirm that for me? I mean, WWE definitely confirmed that for me, but yeah, that's news, and I wonder why. Michelle McCool, let's go. And WWE Hall of Famer. They call Michelle McCool a legend. I'm loving that. Oh, Tori Wilson. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Tori Wilson's theme song was awesome sauce. Come on, bedazzled cargo army pants. Look at these women. I'm here for this. I love it. Love that wet look on you too, Michelle. Round 2, picks are in. Here we go. SmackDown has selected for round 2 the Viper, the Apex Predator, the Legend Killer, Randy Orton. That's I mean, hey, I feel like he was kind of already there, but he was going flippity flop back and forth a little bit. So, second pick for the second round. Braun Breaker is going back to Raw now, which would make sense because if Melo's on SmackDown. Well, okay. Alrighty. Wow. Very interesting. I mean, that's not bad. Oh my God, I love how Bubba Ray and Devon are in separate. They're in separate war rooms. I'm loving it. Third pick. Third pick. Here we go. SmackDown is selecting Nia Jax. The irresistible force is moving to Fridays, y'all. So that's a big change because she was on Raw. So that's a big one. Bailey better look out. Watch out, Bailey, because Nia's coming for blood. I'm telling you right now. Final pick. Raw, Liv Morgan is on Raw. Okay, cool. And that was already pretty much happening. Got it. And she needs to stay on Raw. Okay. Well, the Liv Morgan Revenge Tour continues on Raw this time around. So for round 2, Randy Orton, Braun Breaker, Nia Jax, Liv Morgan. Okay. I'm really happy Nia's on Fridays. That's actually really, that's pretty damn good. And then you have Jade, who's been lingering around on Fridays. Well, she has signed a contract for Friday Night SmackDown already. So, oh boy. Yeah. Oh yeah. Cindy O said he's a free agent. Yeah. Roman being a free agent. I'm not sure if I'm feeling that. My tribal chief needs to be in this draft. He is the pinnacle of this entire thing. And okay, so we're getting into some bloodline ish now. Speaking of our tribal chief, or I don't know what to expect, y'all. I really don't. Boza says, "Yep, that was a great steal." Real quick, off topic, Boza says, learned on WWT Live that Valhalla and Eric are expecting child number 2. Yes, I did see that. The way Professor told us about it was funny. Real TK almost fainted. Oh, I'm going to have to recap that. I'm definitely going to have to recap it. Shout outs to the team. I missed them on Fridays. But back to next week, we'll be back to normal. The rosters aren't changing that so far. And as soon as you said it, Cindy O, the roster changes. Bo says, not surprised Liv needs to be pissed at the man. Yes, and she needs to be pissed at mommy. And I think, what we're going to be seeing for the rest of this year is Liv Morgan's targets until she gets to that title. Cindy O says, okay, now I really think DC goes to Raw. They just lost a huge heel. Yeah. Uh-oh. Someone's arriving. And Paul Heyman is waiting with no phone. Round 2 went better than round 1, Boza says. I agree. I think that was definitely a much better round. I was just really surprised at the Mellow news. Oh, you forgot to open the door. Do you see the opposite of this? Where Roman would come out with Paul Heyman, but Solo is more treating Paul Heyman like he's a dog. Like you're my chauffeur, you're my escort, you work for me, I don't work for you type thing. He wants details about what happened before the show, and he's telling him that Roman has withdrawn. Solo looking like a whole hitman. It's giving Suge Knight. And there he is. I like that Tama hasn't talked yet. I really like that. It's like he became Solo. Reiterate that one more time. Oh, Kevin Owens is coming in. Oh. Oh my goodness, we got a brawl back here. Hey, watch out for Jason Jordan, please. He's hello. He's not even supposed to be doing all of this. Oh, somebody get him out of here. Out of control. Kevin Owens is Kevin Owens is beasting. Well, okay now. Well, this tells me another thing that Solo, I don't know what we would call him because we're not calling him Tribal Chief. I'm just letting y'all know that right now. There's only one Tribal Chief, and we acknowledge him, and he's not here, and he's withdrawn from this damn draft. But this could possibly lead to what I was saying earlier, and about the possibility of Jacob Fatu showing up. So don't know. Or it's Jacob. Yeah. I thought I had the wrong name. Boza says that is a big get. Glad for Nia to be on SmackDown. Thought she would have won the women's world title on Monday. I knew she wasn't going to win. I had a feeling that she might have won, but I was really looking forward to, something else going on, being that they were in Ohio and it was the 50th anniversary of the Funhouse. But I guess they want to make us wait a little longer for Miss Bliss. So, yeah. But just know that I said that. Just know that I said that, y'all. Roman got drafted to Hollywood. You know what, Cindy-O? You are not, you know what? You are not lying. Ma'am, you are not lying. That's exactly where he got drafted. And this is how I feel about it.
He was special.
What a special time it was when he was champion. It's like, I feel like an emptiness. I feel an emptiness now that the Tribal Chief is no longer around. And, I can't wait to see what he does going forward. Shout outs to him being up in Disney World. They were like, I made a joke to my husband earlier. I was like, Roman Reigns, you just lost WrestleMania at WrestleMania 40, the biggest WrestleMania of all time. What are you going to do next? He was like, I'm going to Disney World and I'm going to take a break and I'm going on vacation. Bye. He was like, deuces. I really get the feeling Bloodline will be spread across both brands. For some reason, I feel like they're going to want to keep them on one. I feel like it'd just be more chaotic on one. Jey Uso is on Raw, though. And there hasn't been any other noted Bloodline member going anywhere else. So, don't know. We just got to keep tuning in. We got 1 more hour left. We got 2 more rounds left. And 4 more picks. 4 more choices for picks, and we'll see where we go from here. And it's going to leave a lot of people guessing for next week. Excuse me, 8 more picks because it's 16 altogether. 16 picks in one night. I can't believe this match is happening. I'm telling you guys, this is probably the shocker of the night for me. I'm like, Cody and Mello already? This is what we doing? Like, Mello just hopped out of the limo and got into a new one, called it a day. Boza says, I think Tama debuts at Backlash, 1-on-1 versus KO. That definitely seems to be the plan for sure. And that's going to be a nasty match. That's going to be very hard hitting. Somebody's definitely going to be bleeding. It's going to be a lot. And maybe that's when Jacob shows up. Not sure. Don't know. And we also have Tippy Time versus Naomi tonight. So let's see where it goes from here. And here comes Miss Bianca Belair. I love how everybody just gets up and just bounces to her stuff. Like, even grown ass men. I'm here for it. You have no choice. Yes, man. Oh, okay, cheeks. Oh, girl, watch out now. Look, because I'm all white. She's in all white. She look good. Just saying. Yes, Bianca. And now we got Backlash Tag Team Championship action. Bianca Belair versus Jade Cargill. What name we giving them, y'all? Like, if they're going to be a legit tag team, what we giving them? Like, what name are we giving them? Because they've been in sync. They've been dressing alike. They've been linking up. They've been on top of their game. Like, they've been winning pretty much every week. The big three. Well, I know that's their name with Naomi, but what I'm saying is, like, what do we name them if they become a tag team? That's different. Boza says in another #1 contenders match for Backlash. Yeah. It was confirmed the Bukubuki Warriors. Okay, yeah. I'm pretty much just catching. I don't even know. I don't know what they should be called. Oh, okay, Cynthia, you might be right, girl. If they get drafted to Raw, what if they lose the titles? I think that would be very telling if Kabuki Warriors lose the title to them in Backlash, and then and then you have Bianca and Jade running the whole tag team women's division. Come on now. Kayla was like, "I'm out. No thanks. I don't want no parts." Yep, right. That's what I thought. The storm was coming because the blue light hit, and I was like, "All right, where's she at though? Where's she at? Oh, okay, Beyonce. It's giving Renaissance up in here. Oh my God, cheeks everywhere, girl. This is a family show. What, cameraman? What are you doing, cameraman? Yeah, that's you go. That's what you need to do. The face off. Yeah, go to the front. Like Triple H was probably yelling at this cameraman just now. Hilarious. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, I love that they're doing this again too. Like one story going into another. It's like an Avengers movie. And Kevin Owens and Tama Tonga are fighting and bashing their way in between the girls. And that's the end of that. Are they might have Boza, they might fight tonight. Forget waiting for Backlash. Oh my Lord. Taking him down, and here comes Solo. Now you can't be jumping nobody in these dress shoes in this suit, Solo. Come on now. Solo clotheslined him so hard he slipped out of his shoes. He just slipped off because of his dress shoes. MFT. Can somebody please tell me what the hell that acronym is? What does MFT mean? Like, maybe it's just me. Oh, my Lord, have mercy. Somebody go check on those stuntmen. I knew it. I felt it. Randy Orton would come out and help. But now what does this mean? Because there is always a numbers game in the bloodline. They're always one step ahead. Let's see if Solo could think the same way as Roman does. Do as Roman does. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Big pop for Randy. Oh, nope. Try to get that RKO on him, and he couldn't get it. Oh, he's still going after them. Move. Oh, come on now. Let them fight. Let them fight. Let them fight. Damn it, let them fight. Place is going crazy for Randy. Good to see him back. We haven't seen Randy since WrestleMania. Kevin Owens wouldn't have asked for help, but I love Kevin. He's always hugging somebody. Oh, keep it going. Let's go. Keep it going. Keep the action. Try to get him. Try to get him. Kevin Owens is not going to stop. Kevin Owens is not going to stop with this. It's going to be the 2-on-2. Maybe it could be a tag team 2-on-2, and then that's where they bring in Jacob Fatu to odd the evens instead of evening the odds. Oh, Mr. Bubba Ray Dudley is in the house. Are you gonna? Oh, I thought he was about to pull out his glasses. I was gonna say, don't pull out the W boy glasses, dude. And Devon, this is gonna be fun. It feels like it was just yesterday that I saw him that I saw them at the Busted Open party. They were at the Busted Open radio party at the ECW location. It was absolutely phenomenal. At least I was able to be there long enough to the point where I catch them saying "get the tables," which was really, really cool to witness because that's something I don't think I've ever witnessed live. Yeah. Cindy O, let's go back to these comments. Cindy O, do you think Nia's moving to SmackDown signals her finally joining the Bloodline? That's a good question. That is a very good question. I think that definitely signals her to finally possibly get some gold and defeat Bayley. Possibly. I'm not saying she'll do it right away, but I'm just saying that it could definitely happen down the road because Nia has been on one, and only had very few losses, and she's been on a real good mean streak. So, and she's been very deserving. She's put in that work this past year. But as far as her joining the bloodline, I think that makes for a very interesting conversation because being that this is a new bloodline, who's to say that a woman won't be involved this time? Roman pretty much kept it with the guys, but who's to say Solo won't involve Nia Jax or Naomi? I mean, especially now that Jimmy's out of the picture. Not sure, and and it's hard to even determine now, especially because Jimmy is actually sidelined with an injury. Which and then also I found out today that Dom is sidelined with an injury as well and had to get elbow surgery. At least that's what they said. But he quickly put that all to rest when he tweeted it out and was like, "No surgery for this guy." So it's like you gotta be careful what you're reading, y'all. Gotta be very careful. Cineo says, "I'm saying I still think Jade versus Bianca is a lot sooner than we think." You think so? You think it'll come? You think it'll come at Backlash if they lose the tag team titles? You think Damage Control will still hold them that long? Who's gonna dethrone Damage Control? Who else would dethrone Damage Control? And I get it. It would make a great conversation, and it would make a very interesting story to see how everybody's been bigging up the big three and Bianca and Jade and this and that. But who's to say that you're not right, Cindy? The PLE is called Backlash. And things can happen, but it's hard to determine that only because they've been winning so well and they've been doing so well together, and the people are really, really behind them. So I don't know. I can definitely see down the road that Jade, or well, maybe not Bianca. I don't see Bianca turning on it, but I see Jade going full blown heel mode and completely, demolish Bianca, and then we get our Bianca versus Jade. But it's a possibility. It's a possibility. I'm not saying you're right. I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm definitely saying it's possible. And at this point, anything's possible because you never say never anymore. We never say never anymore because we said never. We would never see CM Punk in WWE again, and look what happened. So there's just nothing that can. There's just nothing that they can't put past us, and it's just they're good. They're good at doing it every time. Naomi eats the. Oh, this is again. I'm assuming this is your scenario. Cindy says Naomi eats the pin at Backlash. Jade gets mad at her. Bianca defends Naomi. Bam. Okay, that's true. But do you really want to make Bianca look like that? Naomi look like that? You want her to keep taking all these losses and taking the pins? Yikes. Don't know. Boza says, nice transition with that shot. I had Randy challenging Logan at Backlash. Logan's supposed to visit Raw. Yeah, I've been wondering where that little punk Logan Paul has been at. Oh my God, look at these kids going crazy for the Dudley Boys. You kids weren't even around, man. Y'all weren't even around for the good stuff. Putting Mae Young through tables, putting Trish through tables, putting everybody named Mama through tables. 3D, baby. Aw. That's parenting done right. You gotta love it when you see the parents and the kids like doing the same thing. It's my favorite thing to watch. WWE Hall of Famers, the Dudley Boys, are here to announce the next round draft picks. So here we go. Well, I'll get back to the comments in a second, but let's listen to what round 3 picks are happening. ECW chants, which is always a beautiful thing. ECW, ECW, ECW. They're saying that they can't read this. They're going to pull out their glasses, y'all. I said this. I just said this. They're going to pull out their glasses, y'all. Love it. Yes, I give that a round of applause. Love that. First pick, third round. Going to Monday Night Raw. Oh, excuse me, Smackdown. Yeah, LA Knight, round 3, staying on SmackDown. Okay, which only tells me that he could build up his way to getting at Cody or getting some kind of belt. It depends on also where they put Sami Zayn, because I could totally see LA Knight turning into an intercontinental champion eventually, or some kind of champion like that. So I really wish NXT was part of this, but hey. Second pick, third round. Raw selects. Ricochet is staying on Raw. Rico, Monday nights. Former Intercontinental Champion, former United States Champion, competing in the finals for WWE Speed Championship, which we already damn well know that he is going to be taking that. At least I hope so. But awesome. Good picks. We got one more round. Well, third pick and the fourth pick. Going to SmackDown. So Solo, Tama Tonga, and Paul Heyman are staying on SmackDown. And Jay is still on, and Jay just got drafted to Raw. Okay, so they are going to keep them separated. They're going to build that up until maybe Survivor Series, and that's when they join, possibly. Final pick for the third round. Sheamus is staying on Raw. Banger after banger after banger after banger. Or if you're Drew McIntyre, burger after burger. Which was really mean, by the way, Drew. That was just really rude and not nice. And if you ain't got nothing nice to say, you shouldn't say it at all. But hey, you know, there's some people that dwell in speaking their truth, no matter if people like to hear it or not. And I understand that as well. But okay, so LA Knight and the Bloodline to SmackDown, and Ricochet and Sheamus are staying on Raw. And it is Tiffy time. What are you doing? Oh, I was like, what are you touching it for? She's like, oh, checking her watch, making sure you check your watch. It's Tiffy time. All right, Tiffy versus Naomi, one-on-one action. She told him, and said, get off your phone. It's Tiffy time. I hear that, sister. I can't wait to see where she ends up. Quite honestly, I thought she would have been picked by now. But then again, I think she is drafted to SmackDown officially anyway. Because yeah. She is drafted to SmackDown officially. Hello, I interviewed her. And by the way, if you haven't checked it out, make sure you check it out on WWT Live's YouTube page. And there's a lot of cool interviews there, including mine with Miss Tiffy Stratton, which was pretty excellent. And so Bailey's back on commentary. It's a good thing Michael Cole ain't there today. I'll tell you that much. And here comes the queen of the glow, Naomi, a.k.a. Trinity Fatu. 8. She had that Baltimore club. Bop, 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 bop. Love it. You can swerve when you drive on this one. I love this outfit. All right, let's get back into these comments here. Cindy says, maybe even Tamina comes back for this growing bloodline story. If she does, I do not want her wrestling. Just saying. It's no offense, it's no shade. I'm just saying. Don't have her wrestle. Just let her be a strong woman muscle. Or even if they do that with Nia, I'll be content with that. But don't put her in the ring. Boza says, it would have been cool if WWT personalities were doing live reporting at the PC. Now, how funny would that be? That would be pretty cool. We got to work on that maybe for next year. Cindy O says, Naomi already jobbing though. We've had this conversation. I don't really think that she's jobbing. This girl's just back home and she's having a good time and she's back where she wants to be and needs to be. I mean, she did make a name for herself, and sometimes that's what it takes. You got to, leave the bird's nest and come back every now and then. and you know, it's just the time and place for everything. So, but I'm glad that she's here. I don't think she's losing this, being that Bailey is on commentary. I think Bailey's gonna have something to do with maybe distracting Miss Tiffy Stratton, and maybe Naomi will get the win on this one this time. Because a lot of people were very upset because the last time we saw these two go one-on-one, or the very first time we saw them go one-on-one, their match was cut short because of a certain Dwayne The Rock Johnson, aka Final Boss. And I feel like that match didn't do its due diligence. So I'm glad that they're giving us another match together. And they've kind of been building up their rivalry and their story for a minute. And the athleticism that these two girls have, they can make a real good match work. Damn. Meteora. Oh my God, girl. Did she just split from the top, from the, I don't, wow. I got scared for the way she landed for a second because I saw her leg. I'm like, girl. I totally thought that was going to be a meteor. I did not think that was going to be drop it like it's hot. Boza says, basically round 2 is the only round that shocked me. Now it's our number 1 contenders match versus Naomi versus Tiffany. Yep. I'm just catching up with these comments. Sorry, y'all. Cindy L, I really think Tiffy's being groomed by Dakota. You think so? Wait, as groomed as in what? Like, you mean like joining Damage Control? Really? Is that what you're I mean, make sure you specify. I don't know if that, I'm not sure if that's what you are saying or what you're not saying, but elaborate, Montiera. Elaborate, please. Elaborate for me. Wow, guys, just like that, it's 9:18 already. I know it was a little tardy on my part, but it's all good in the hood. Thankfully, I have such a gracious boss lady who doesn't get mad at me over things like that. I mean, I do like starting these things on time. It's not really the way I operate, because a few weeks ago before, it was on time at 8:00. But you know, obligations, life, things happen, and I just want to make sure I keep it together. So, promise you will have my undivided 2-hour attention every Friday from next week on. Cindy L says, because they've kept having these moments between them, so I don't know. I'm not sure if I follow. I don't know if I've seen Tiffy and Damage Control in the same room before, but that'd be quite interesting if that was true. I'm not sure. But yeah, man. I also want to just take a moment and say thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for tuning in. I see the numbers are up a little higher than usual for me on Friday nights, and I'm loving it. I would just love to keep getting those numbers higher and higher and higher. And speaking of numbers getting higher, you guys should go check out our merch.
Hey, yo, you. Yeah, you that's watching this. You sitting on the couch staring at the screen not knowing what you want to do like this is an online college. Are you tired of wearing shirts that make you look like an extra stuck in catering? Do you want to step your wrestling swag game up to the next level? Then Women's Wrestling Talk has got you covered. Like, literally. Are you for life in pink or black and white? Or maybe you're the EST and people need to respect you accordingly. Want to put some pride in your stride and show off the muscle in your hustle? Then make sure you check out the WWT store. Not now, but right now. Alright? What you waiting for? Head to www.talkpodstore.com and don't make me fight you. Shit.
Don't make me fight you. Go get that merch. Check it out. Check out the stuff we got. We got some really, really cool gear up there. And, you know, represent the team. We could always use some more love. And there's nothing wrong with showing some more love. So please support and grab some merch. And these girls, not for nothing, these girls, what just happened? What just happened? Because they were lingering on them too long, and then the camera, I'm not sure what just happened there, but that spot looked a little sketchy. Oh. Well, these girls, I mean, come on now, girls. You got to dig deep up in here. Let's go. Who's winning? Who's coming out on top? Who's doing this? Oh, nasty kick. Come on, Naomi. Naomi, you know, she's an athletic girl, believe it or not. Like, her build is sickening, but she's a lot stronger than she actually looks. Like she looked like she rough you up. You know what I'm saying? Oh! Holy cow, Nia Jax just yeeted the shit out of Bailey on the commentary table. Holy cow. Look at the cousin-laws or whatever it is, you know, because they're all cousins at this point. Oh, Nia Jax. Oh! Disqualification. Nobody wins. Somebody needs to beat this tie between Naomi and Tiffy. Nia Jax. That's right. And she's on SmackDown, so she had to make her presence known. And I'm here for it. Come on, Nia. This is going to be bad for Bailey. That's what I said. Look out, Bailey. I said it. I love that she's wearing pink and black, too. It's like, it's giving Bret Hart. It's giving pink and black attack. Anthony says, who's the match right now? Is it a three-way match between Tiffy, Naomi, and Dakota Kai? No, it's just Naomi and Tiffy one-on-one. And it just ended in a disqualification because Nia Jax got involved and beat the hell out of Bailey and also attacked Naomi. So that's what happened. Seth's cameo is actually to scale. No enlargement needed. Prettiest moonsault ever. Double. She did it on both Naomi and Bailey. And the center of the universe, making a statement and letting her presence be felt and known too. She escaped the wrath of Nia Jax, but I feel like that's something that could possibly happen too. So Tiffany, if I was Tiffany, I would keep my eyes on the back of my head as well. Just saying. Nia ruined this number one contenders match. Boza says, Nia ruined the number one contenders match. Nick has issues. Who gets Bailey? Don't know. She flung Bailey like Hogan flung HBK. For real, dog. Like, knocked the yeet out her ass, for sure. Boza says, I wonder, do we get a triple threat or a fatal four-way? I would say triple threat. Give me, or you know, I mean, well, give me a triple threat. Because technically, you need somebody to be a number one contender. And Naomi and Tiffany still haven't been able to be able to land a pin to get their spot in there. And here are the SmackDown Tag Team Champs. I really love those belts. Oh, whoa. Montez in that suit. Come on now. Come on, Plaid. We now have 3 Samoan women on SmackDown. Yep. Facts up. Teddy Long is in the building. And who else? Oh, JBL, of course. Former GMs, former champion, former tag team champion, former acolyte, APA, for those who really know. Naomi by law, of course. No, I know what you meant, girl. I know what you meant. But yeah, we do have 3 Samoan women on SmackDown, which is really, really cool. Really, really cool. I'm here for it. Wow. So that match ended the way it needed to end because there has to be a triple threat. There can only be one, and somebody needs to be determined for Bailey's belt. And that's going to happen very soon. And it seems like Bailey's just racking up on problems already, and she didn't even mean to start nothing. She was just there watching a match, and yeah. And Nia Jax just came through like just.
Can't no man knock me out. I'm tired of being humble. I'm tired of letting people think they got a chance. The tribal chief is head and shoulders above everybody. This is my show. This is my camera. I run it all.
Nia Jax just rolled through like, you don't run this division, I do. And, a statement was told, and I'm here for that. Cindy says, Waller, just for that, you get to go one-on-one with the Undertaker player. Taking it back in the day. The kids don't know, man. The kids don't know. They just don't know. Oh, Lord. Enough of these commercials. Let's just get to the matches. Do we have another match? Yes, we do have another match. We have Cody and Mello, and we have one last round for our final draft picks of the evening, which means the rest will be determined on Monday, which will be 24 picks made, which we went over the rules before. Yeah. Good night so far. I'm not complaining about this SmackDown at all. So we have, I'm just going to go over for anybody who wants to recap the picks for tonight. That's a really nice picture of Nia Jax. Wow, the picture that because they're posting all the pictures and stuff on their Instagram, and I'm like, damn, Nia looks gorgeous. Let me see. Yeah, so we have Bianca Belair, first round pick for SmackDown. Jey Uso, first round pick to Raw. First round pick also drafted to SmackDown. First round, second pick, Carmelo Hayes. First round, second pick for Raw, Seth freaking Rollins. Then we have Randy Orton, second round, first draft pick for SmackDown. Second round pick, first pick for Raw is Braun Breaker. Second round, first pick, Nia Jax. Second round draw for Raw, Liv Morgan. Then also we have LA Knight to SmackDown, Ricochet to Raw. We have Solo, the MFT, and Paul Heyman. By the way, can somebody please tell me what MFT means? Does anybody know in here? There's a lot of people watching, and there's a few people chatting with me, but I need to know, what the hell is MFT mean? Because it's really bugging me. I've been trying to figure this out since last week, and I cannot find anybody anywhere who could tell me what MFT stands for. Solo Sikoa, MFT Tamatanga, and Paul Heyman are all staying on SmackDown, and then Sheamus drafted to Raw. Oh, hey, Cross. I like these segments for him. I need more of them. What's happening here? AOP is dogging the New Catch Republic. Go off, Cross. Yes, this is the Cross that I want. Intensity. Make me feel it. Get pissed. Get pissed off. They completely have New Catch Republic knocked the hell out. And he said, no matter where we're drafted, the violence will continue until we get what we want. So saith the final testament. Well done. And I'm here for that. I love it. I love this side of Cross so much. Why did Teddy Long didn't come out to his music? Teddy Long didn't wait till he got introduced. All right, well, first pick, fourth round. Here we go. JBL and Teddy Long. SmackDown selects AJ Styles. So AJ and LA Knight will be staying in the same brand again, and that makes a lot of sense, being that Backlash is coming, and I feel like LA Knight is not done with AJ. I could use some more heat between these two. I'm gonna need them to up the ante with these matches soon, because they're getting a little stale, like just the typical one-on-ones. I need stipulations. I need ladders. I need tables, chairs, something. Raw has selected Chad Gable. Wait, so they included Maxine Dupree and Otis with that. So the Alpha Academy I'll do this. The Alpha Academy is going to be staying on Raw, but I don't think that that's going to be the Alpha Academy for long. Third pick, fourth round. Here we go. SmackDown selects Andrade. Could we possibly get a reuniting of Team Tranquilo? Andrade. I'm kind of gagged right now. Like, what? Final pick, fourth round. Kiana James from NXT to Raw already? I don't know. I feel. Oh my God, they give them the cap and everything, Lord. I mean, that's what's up. That's what's up, though. Good for her. That's a very interesting twist on these picks. The second one, like you said, Boza, is the only one that really shocked me. Well, wow. Alrighty. Okay, girl. Do your thing. Let me just get back to these comments, y'all. Hold on one second. We got Teddy Long. Cindy says Teddy Long was so strong. His finishing move was summoning the dead man. Listen, it gets no better than that. Who's to say that he probably was the one who summoned Undertaker to come at WrestleMania 40. How funny would that have been? In fact, that should be his finisher in 2K24. You know what? I am so done with you. Cindy, you're hilarious. Boza says that was stupid. Cross doesn't do it for me without Scarlett. Final Testament sucks. They're going to NXT Tuesday to try to take the NXT Tag Team Championship from Axiom and Nathan Frazier. Boza, tell me how you really feel, brother. Like, damn, that was a mouthful right there. But I cannot lie. I have to disagree. I have been very high on Karrion Kross for a very long time, and they didn't handle him right when, of course, the old man was still here. Look at Sean. I get so excited and happy when I see Sean. Good for her. Good for her. That's awesome. But yeah, I'm inclined to disagree with you, sir. I am very big on Karrion Kross. I feel like there's too many people there. So it could just be, I feel like it could just be Scarlett and him again. But the way they look with Final Testament, with AOP, it just looks a lot stronger. And I love that segment. I just want more of that from Kross, because it was a lot better than the darker stuff that they were trying to do. But I like my crazy psychos, Kross, tatted psychos. You know, he's nuts, and I'm here for it. I know a lot of people aren't really behind him, but he still has a lot of fans and the people that really actually are. Yeah, big one for Friday. What? Holy shit! Yeah, I know. AJ and LA need to run it back to a 6-sided ring. Cindy-O. NXT did get off too easy. I'm not sure how I feel about that. That's pretty crazy. So the only people they really got rid of was, I mean, we knew they got rid of Mello and Braun before this draft even happened, but technically the real shocker and surprise here is Kiana James on Raw. I could definitely see her being another obstacle for Liv Morgan, possibly. They're gonna really push her. I'm surprised. They're gonna push her big. Okay, we'll see what she got. Good for Kiana. HBK got off too easy tonight. Only 2 names, Melo and Kiana. Yeah, seriously. I'm surprised those were the only 2 names. I thought it would be a little bit more. But hey, this is what we get. As far as, all right, so Boza, if I had to describe how you feel about Karrion Kross, it would be this.
I'm not feeling it.
No, not feeling it. I mean, I love it. I personally love it. I was big on Cross when he was in NXT and he was champ. It was unfortunate how he lost the belt because technically he never really lost that belt, and he ended up getting injured and then ended up moving to the main roster. And then Vince put a helmet on him and just ruined everything. And that's basically why a lot of people weren't really with it. And if I was Cross, I would have just broken that shit. I would have broken it on the way out, going down to the aisle and saying, screw that. Like, why am I wearing this helmet? Why am I wearing like this night outfit? It's just stupid. But alrighty. That's pretty crazy. And now we are going to get a 10-minute banger. Hopefully it's a banger. A 10-minute match, because you know it always ends up 10 minutes. Because their entrances alone, at least Cody's entrance. We have a one-on-one non-title match for between Cody and Carmelo Hayes. This is gonna be good. I'm wondering if AJ will have something to do with this. And Melo said he don't miss and all this stuff, and I'm just like, ugh. Why didn't I put 2 and 2 together before, y'all? I should have put 2 together. Because I swear to you, Cody said that weeks ago. He's like, when you come for the king, you best not miss. So I feel like he was foreshadowing that the whole time. And we should have known that Melo was going to be his next opponent. I feel like Cody has a way of doing that. He has a way of leaving like Hansel and Gretel type breadcrumbs, you know, like, and that was pretty smooth. That was very smooth. Overall, I can't say I'm hating SmackDown tonight. I'm relatively pleased with it. I'm pleased with the picks. I thought they'd be a little bit more exciting. I feel like but I feel like maybe they could save that for Monday and really throw some twists and turns and things that we might not be expecting there. Caleb Braxton and Nick Aldis, what you got for us, boss? What are the news? What's the news? What's the tea? There it is, guys. Oh. Triple threat match between Tiffy, Bailey, and Naomi. Bloodline taking on Kevin Owens and Randy Orton, and in comes Jacob Fatu. That just leaves the red carpet just for him to arrive. I think that works perfectly. If I'm not mistaken, I feel like I said this when the stream started. I be foreshadowing, y'all. I be foreshadowing. You don't be knowing. Yes. Okay. So wait. Corey said he thought he was going to announce The Undertaker. That would have been funny. Just to hear it one more time would have been great. Kofi Kingston with the newly drafted Drake May to the New England Patriots. Not really my team. So we got some new draft picks. We got a triple threat match coming up. We were able to get a good one-on-one with Tiffy. Oh, that was another glitch, y'all. Another glitch. Oh shit, y'all. I'm trying to find in the group chat where they're like, if anybody has tried to unlock that QR code yet. We have one final face-to-face next week with Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles next Friday. We got our, we have a tag team match. We got New Catch Republic versus the Authors of Pain next Friday. Excellent. Okay. It's gonna be very action-packed. That one's gonna hit hard. That one's gonna hurt a little bit. That one's gonna hurt. We also have Tag Team Championship action with A-Town Down Under versus the Street Profits. Okay. Well, alrighty then. Next week looking like it's going to be really good. The first ever RKO show next Friday. Yep, that says Jacob Fatu all over it. He's going to ruin that set. He's going to beat the hell out of them. I could totally see that happening. And here we go with our main event. Welcome to the big leagues, Carmelo Hayes. Can't wait to see what he does here. Alrighty. Scheduled for one fall. Boza says, I don't think Smackdown will be live. They are at the site of Backlash, and there's like a 5 or 6 hour difference. Shocked Smackdown ain't on during the day. That's pretty crazy. That's a big risk considering spoilers may be out. Ditto, that will also confirm KO and Randy versus Bloodline for Backlash. Yeah, that has to happen. I could totally see that segment breaking out the red carpet for Jacob Fatu. Or maybe they won't have him show up until Backlash. Maybe there was somebody who just like put that article out just to make us think that he was coming this week, but it is what it is. Sorry I'm late. Dad, it's okay. You're all good. Perfect timing because you just came on right on time for Cody's entrance. It is a great song. It's such a great song. I still can't believe he's our champion. It's still crazy. Adrenaline in my soul. Do it all to get them off their feet. Yeah, you can't come out with that jacket clothes no more. Not when you're wearing that pot of gold. Everybody all together now. Ready? Whoa! There you go, Dad. We're gonna need, now that, and I'm gonna have to talk to the crew about this, but now that Roman Reigns is not really the tribe, well, he will always be the tribal chief. Excuse me. Now that he's not the champion anymore, we might have to get some Cody drops. Might need some Cody drops and Cody shorts. Little shorts and sound bites, but I got this one though.
Out on bail, first out of jail, California dreaming. As soon as I step on the scene, I'm hearing hoochie screaming, feeding for money and alcohol.
That's the only Cody one we got. We don't even have the whoa. We don't have. And he said quite a lot of things. So gonna have to talk to the crew about that. Dylan and Boss Lady and Professor. We might need some more Cody drops up in here. Because I'm just used to this.
I'm the tribal chief around here. Yeah, you see me, the tribal chief. That's right.
It will always be the tribal chief, forever and ever. I don't care. I missed it, but Teddy Long announced the triple threat match. Yeah, I had said that here. Bayley is going to defend against both Naomi and Tiffany. And it's going to, I wonder how that affects Nia Jax. So this tells me that this could possibly either turn into a fatal 4-way or she's going to come in and bum rush this whole place and just cause a DQ and nobody wins or Bayley retains somehow. I would really like to see Bayley and Nia one-on-one though. So maybe that's why they're doing only Tiffy and Naomi for now. Here we go. All right, champ, I see you. That gives us 5 matches for Backlash. Okay. So we have Cody and AJ, the triple threat match, Kevin Owens and Randy versus the Bloodline. What are the other two? What am I missing? I'm missing the other two. Oh, Becky and whoever, maybe somebody, I don't know. It depends on what happens this Monday. So what do you want to talk about? How about these draft picks? Have you been watching, Dad? I'll reiterate the draft picks too. Let's see. So we have just to reiterate again, the first round picks were Bianca, Jay, Mello, and Seth. We got the second round was Randy Orton, Braun, Nia Jackson, Liv Morgan. Third round was LA Knight, Ricochet, Solo, Tama Tonga, and Paul Heyman together as a unit. And Sheamus, AJ Styles, Chad Gable, and the Alpha Academy, and Andrade and Kiana James. I can't believe she's actually moving on up to NXT from NXT. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, what's up, Six? That's my boy right there. Shout out to Six and the Ramble Mania boys and the Pro Wrestling Podcast. Appreciate my brothers over there. Please get me up to speed. But yeah, so we have I kind of said that all wrong because I didn't specify where everybody's going. Bianca's going to SmackDown. Jey Uso staying on Raw. Mello is on SmackDown, obviously. Seth Rollins is staying on Raw. We got Randy Orton going to SmackDown. Braun Breaker going to Raw. Nia Jax going on SmackDown, and she just attacked Bayley while Bayley was at commentary because Bayley was overseeing the match between Tippy Time and Naomi, which ended in a disqualification because of Nia Jax's interference. So that's going to be pretty good. And Liv Morgan is staying on Raw. LA Knight is staying on SmackDown. Ricochet drafted to Raw, so he's staying. Bloodline with Paul Heyman and Tama Tonga and Solo Sikoa. They're going to be on SmackDown still, and Sheamus stays on Raw as well. So that's what we got so far. And yeah, Carmelo, first of all, they started off the night with AJ Styles and Cody Rhodes getting the contract signing, and they definitely made room for Triple H made room for Triple H to come out and start announcing the draft. And they announced Carmelo Hayes, and Carmelo Hayes actually came out and instantly challenged Cody Rhodes, and he's shooting his shot. And apparently when Melo shoots, he don't miss. But like Cody said, if you're the king, you best not miss. I remember the Prince saying this a lot, Finn Balor. I'm just saying. And where the hell is Finn Balor? Has anybody seen him? He went missing. I don't know. He signed a new deal. It's like everybody's acting all brand new now after WrestleMania, after Mommy's gone. And, you know, when the cat's away, the mice want to play. And I don't know. It's just a lot of turmoil. We also found out, Dad, tonight that Carlito was the one who attacked Dragon Lee. I'm sure a lot of us kind of figured that's what it would be. And he attacked them again in front of Rey Mysterio and Zelina Vega. I think Zelina Vega threw a chancla at him, which was probably one of my favorite parts for tonight. But yeah. So that's pretty much the logistics of everything that has gone down tonight. We had legends in the house. Michelle McCool announced some draft picks. Tori Wilson announced some draft picks. We had the Dudley Boys announced some draft picks. Cody and Triple H announced draft picks in the first round. And then we had Teddy Long and JBL announce their draft picks as well. So, and now we have our main event. And Cody is chopping the hell out of Melo. Oh. Yeah, sell it, dude. Sell it. He bounces back so fast sometimes. Melo still has a little bit to learn. He's great. Don't get me wrong. I'm not shitting on him. He's great. But yeah. Nia Bayley sounds fire. Nia. I need Nia and Bayley alone. 1, 2. Nope. That's a 2 count. That is a kick out. You got the whole NXT Performance Center watching along. That's so awesome. They're having their little draft party. That would be cool to go to. I think Finn got hurt. Don't say that to me. Don't you say that to me. You take that back. I'm tired of hearing about all these people being hurt. Seth's hurt. Jimmy's hurt. Rhea's hurt. Who else is hurt? Cora Jade's still hurt. Nikita Lyons hurt. All these people hurt. And I'm getting sick of it. Oh, that's another thing that happened. Roman Reigns withdrew himself from the draft. He don't want no parts. And that's very interesting to me. Oh my God. Did you see Melo selling that disaster kick? That was retarded. Holy God. Look at this. Boom. I feel like this is going to be something we're going to continue to see. We're going to see more than one round of this. Melo and Cody is something I could definitely get used to seeing again. Like, I want relentless Melo. Let's go. Cody Chance. Running pile driver. Nope, not happening. You know you can't finish him that way. You got to do the Cody cutter or something. Oh, Dom's hurt. Yeah, that's another one. Dom's hurt. Damn it. That made me really sad. That made me really sad. And Dad says, I knew Carlito did it. Yeah, I think we all kind of like saw that coming for sure. And Braun Breaker did like a freaking, like had like another 2-minute match. Oh, trying to go for the Cody cutter. And he has executed 2. Oh, nope. I guess it's going to take the Crossroads to finish the job. Oh, man, guys. Judgment Day is like, you know what, Dad? You're not lying. Judgment Day is a hot mess right now. Hot mess. It's like when everybody's away, that's when, or when mommy's away and the mommy's not home, there's just nothing but chaos. Oh! Uh-oh. Corey, don't you dare call this the biggest upset because it's not going to happen. Oh, wow, Melo, that was hops. That boy jumps. What the hell? Uh-oh, landed on that bad shoulder. I'm not sure what the hell that was. Yeah, there you go. Reverse it. Crossroads. It's over for you. Night-night, Melo. I really hope he didn't re-aggravate that shoulder. That really got me worried for a second. You saw that, right, Boza? Boza, you're saying exactly. You just said it. You just took the words right out of my mouth. I really hope he didn't re-aggravate that shoulder. I feel like there was a miscommunication there with Melo. Something about Melo, I feel like he still needs a little more work because he rushes his moves a lot. He doesn't take time to sell it. Cody Rhodes helping Melo up. Well, Melo has earned the respect of the American Nightmare for sure. Basically, I'm sure just giving him a welcome to the family, welcome to the roster. Cody, please be all right. Cody, please be all right. Yeah, get your belt. He looks a little disoriented. It's kind of worrying me, y'all. Yeah, this story ain't over. I feel like we could see this again for sure. Jordan says, Jordan, welcome to the chat, buddy. Says, I did not expect Kiana James to be drafted to Raw. That was probably one of the biggest shocks for sure. Boza says they were both jumping at the same time. Normally Cody does 3 crossroads, but they went home early. Yeah, you could see that. You could definitely tell that. But it was a great debut for Melo to face Cody in his first TV match as champ. Yeah, that's a very big deal. And for being the first draft pick from NXT tonight. So shout outs to him. Alrighty. And they got a standing ovation there from NXT. Oh, yep, AJ. Oh boy, he didn't do it while his back was turned. He's coming for that belt. Contract is signed, sealed, and delivered. It's over now. Former Bullet Club members. I'm not sure what the crowd is chanting, but it seems like they don't know who to chant for. Oh boy. Nice little face off. All righty. Well, we'll see them at Backlash facing off for that title, and it will be on the line. AJ going for a handshake. That was probably a test to see if his arm was good. I mean, you never know. Sometimes with the lingo, they could be selling it that way. But hey, and that was the end of SmackDown tonight. And that was pretty good. That was pretty intriguing. A lot of storytelling going on that we could definitely see somewhat in the future and being foreshadowed there, especially with Nia and Bayley, Naomi and Tiffy, Melo and Cody, the Bloodline the Bloodline Randy and Kevin. That was a lot. That was a whole lot. And then also Carlito, like we don't know what is going to happen going from here on out. Final Testament attacking New Catch Republic. And we got championship action next week for the tag team titles between A-Town Down Under and Street Profits. There's going to be a lot going on in these next couple of weeks. And that is the end of our Honey Smackdown watch along. I appreciate all of you guys for joining me this evening. As always love and always appreciate the energy up in here. You guys are very talkative with me today. A lot of viewers in the chat as well. Don't be shy next time. Don't be afraid. We could always use more interaction because that's what we love to do here at WWT Live. I'm just gonna recap the night and say that it was very good. I give it an 8. I give it a nice 8. For the most part. I was not expecting Kiana James to be making it that far, making it on the 4th round or much less any round. I didn't really see that coming as far as, for the Raw roster. So it was very intriguing, very interesting to see. I can't wait to see more work that she does. I honestly, personally couldn't really get it. I couldn't get into her because it just, just didn't click with me. Sometimes when you watch certain wrestlers, it doesn't click. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't as a viewer. But that's the way it goes, and that's what we do here, and that's the name of the game. So again, to reiterate, let's just go over these picks. So for SmackDown, we got Bianca, Melo, Braun, Nia Jax, LA Knight, Solo Sikoa, MFT, and Paul Heyman, which we still need to figure out what the hell that means. AJ Styles and Andrade. And then for Raw, we have Jey Uso, Seth Rollins, Braun Breaker. Randy Orton and Liv Morgan, Ricochet, Sheamus, Andrade, and AJ Styles. Well, AJ Styles is staying on SmackDown. Jack Gable and the Alpha Academy. They're going to Raw. It could be a little confusing with these drafts, man. It's just as crazy as the NFL, I would say. And I like how they're making it, they kind of made it a thing. They brought back legends to make the announcements and make the draft picks. That was also really cool. It's also really refreshing to see that. It's really cool to see Michelle McCool addressed as a WWE legend. I believe she's deserving of a Hall of Fame ring alongside Tori Wilson. You had Teddy Long and JBL. You had the Dudley Boys. It was pretty good. I would definitely give tonight an 8. even though I was a little late. So let's give it a 8. Let me see here. I just want to say thank you to everybody for joining. Thank you, Dad. Thank you, Matt, Boza, as always. Jordan, appreciate you. Anthony, the other Anthony, thank you very much. Six, my brother, you already know. Cindy'll, and if there's anybody else I forgot, I apologize, but you know, it's all love. And yeah, man, shout outs to the crew at WWT Live. If you haven't checked out our weekly show, please do. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 p.m. Pacific Time, depending on where you're at. I am your hostess, Wrestling with Honey, here for Honey Smackdown weekly watch along every week on Friday at 8. I promise you, ain't no more lateness going on. I promise you that. But I appreciate you guys rocking with me regardless till the end. And it is 10:05. Do you know where your bed is? I appreciate everybody here. I appreciate the support and the love. You guys could find me with the crew on WWT Live Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Along with them for the weekly show. We're also going to be getting into an NXT post show. So be on the lookout for that. Also, the boss lady and the crew got a lot of good content and interviews coming out. So if you guys haven't checked that out, please do go to our merch store. Please check out the merch at www.talkpod.com. Also, shout outs to shout outs to the WWT fam. And don't forget to follow me, TikTok Wrestling with Honey, Instagram Wrestling with Honey, Facebook Wrestling W Honey. And the YouTube Wrestling with Honey podcast will be up and running very soon. And be on the lookout for my Honey Pot predictions for Friday and Monday if you haven't checked those out, for every Monday and Friday before the shows. And I think I still didn't really finish it yet, but I have about 90 something pages left on Becky's book. So, and I plan on doing a video review for that, because it is a phenomenal book, and I really think it was very well written and well done, and it should be talked about, and it should make a really good topic of conversation. I'm an avid book reader, so if you guys know any bookworms or avid book readers that actually read this book or read books, there might be a thing that I may be doing with it, but I'm definitely going to be doing a review for Becky's book, Not Your Average Girl. And that's all we have for today. Thank you guys again for tuning in. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I can't wait to do this again already next week. And you guys just make my day, and you guys make my night and my evening, and it just makes it so much makes it very worthwhile just to stick around and be able to do stuff like this and create content for you guys. And just can't wait to make more. I'm trying to find this ending. Hold on, y'all. This is so bad. Where is the outro? Oh, and it was there the whole time. I'm so silly. But yeah, guys, Wrestling with Honey, signing off. Thank you for tuning in to WWT Live Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's network on the planet. See you guys soon.
Thanks for joining WWT. Don't forget to like us on all social media platforms at WW Talk Pod. Like and subscribe on all video and audio platforms, like yesterday, my G. And check out our website at www.talkpod.com. Thanks for watching Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling network on the planet.